Hey, good morning, everybody. Here's your trash talk where we start the week off with a little something positive, a little something encouraging for the week while I take my trash out. So it occurred to me this week, and I don't know, maybe you guys have already thought about this, but have you ever realized how much of our lives, how many of our waking hours we spend staring at some kind of a screen, like the one I'm looking at right now? There's little screens. There's the slightly bigger screen that we use at work called a laptop. A lot of us have to stare at. It's full of, that's full of all kinds of things that keep us busy. And then we probably spend the rest of our time staring at a big glass screen on the wall in your living room or in your den. And it seems like all these screens they're feeding us. You know what I mean? The screen is feeding us. And it seems like whether it's television or social media or whatever it is, that screen is feeding us. Let's just say whether it's the stresses of work or on the little screen like this and the big one on the wall, it seems like a lot of what they're feeding us, that thing is feeding us a lot of like kind of the worst of what humanity has to offer. Now, I know it's not all bad, but here's what I'm going to challenge myself going forward. And I thought about this a lot this weekend. I'm building in some time to look up. At some point in time, just look up. We spend so much of our time staring at these screens. We're being bottle fed by this little device and the thing on the wall. And I think I'm going to start trying to be more proactive and taking back my brain by looking up, looking around. When was the last time you had a conversation like with a neighbor, somebody you don't know? When was the last time you just cracked open a book? Now, I know some of y'all are better at that than I am. I'm going to try to do better at that. But I think I'm just going to sort of call it, it's like Operation Take Back My Brain. Let's cut out some of the screen time and let's proactively grab things to put in our brain. Positive things, Positive things. For every good segment on social media, like, trash talk, there's a blue million other things out there that are just, oh God, you find yourself scrolling past because it's just so down. Well, do something about it. Give yourself a break, a little bit of a screen break. Give yourself a screen break. There you go. That's what we're talking about. Give yourself a screen break. Look up, get out. Look around, get out. Okay, maybe not in the neighborhood. Go for a hike, something like that. But let's take a more proactive approach in what goes into here, shall we? Let's think about that. That's your trash talk for this week. Taking out the trash by looking up, looking around, finding out what else is out there that doesn't come from one of these little screens. All right, if you forget everything else, don't forget, I love you. God loves you. There's nothing you can do about it. Peace.